What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of this week's Brick Built Mindset podcast. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in and subscribing. And if you're listening to this on any audio platform, I would love an honest review of what you thought of the episode, what you thought of the podcast. If you've been a continuous listener, I would love to hear from you because it truly would mean the world to me. So today I want to bring you all a message that I heard from somebody that I admire that drops daily devotions like myself, and that's Josh Bear. And he said something that I promise you, y'all, he was talking directly to me through the screen. And the title of his message was, "When you are a helper, you become a candidate for hurt," meaning that you have this innate ability to attract people who selfishly take from you. And they're unapologetic about it. And anybody who knows me knows that I am a man of service and I love to help people. And I've put myself in situations where I've helped a ton of people. And I'm not here to brag or toot my own horn. It's just, I believe, one of the gifts that God has given me. And in that same exact gift, there's been curses, meaning that I've been hurt. I've felt hurt, even if somebody indirectly hurt me or bothered me or upset me by their lack of gratitude, which I know is wrong. You should not be doing things to sense of gratitude, but it does weigh on you because we're all human. And when he said this to me, it clicked that you should always guard your heart. And he went on to talk about Solomon, which is considered one of the wisest men in the Bible. And he talked about, above all else, you should guard your heart with diligency. And if you're anybody who's listening to this and you too are a man or a woman of service, you know that there's been people along your journey that have been able to take from you and leave you empty or leave you less than. And yes, that's okay because it's a part of the process and it's normal. But above all else, guard your heart with diligency. Guard your heart with intention. Make sure that the only thing that comes in your heart is that of addition, not subtraction, meaning that don't allow people to take from you or take from what makes you you without building you back up, without adding something to your life. See, I believe we allow people to come into our life and rob us of our joy, our happiness, rob us of our fulfillment. And saying that in its own is incorrect, is inefficient. We shouldn't allow people to come into our heart or come into our lives and take something that makes us tick or makes us operate. And yes, happiness and fulfillment should be within, but we all know that the ones that you love are very close to you and they also can add to your happiness as well as take from it. So be sure to guard the doorway of your heart, because the minute your heart starts to be affected, it starts to mess with your mind, which starts to mess with the way you think, the way you operate, the way you treat other people who are indirectly in the way of whatever hurt that you may be experiencing. So whatever it is that you do that helps protect you, whether you are somebody like myself and you stay prayed up, or you're somebody who meditates, or you're somebody who has a therapist, whatever the case is, be sure to guard your heart, because your heart helps navigate where your mind goes. And as I close, I want to close with the last thing that Josh said on his message. And that was, a hemorrhaged heart hopes for nothing new. And I don't know about you, but going into 2025, I am expecting nothing but things that are new, fresh, growth, prosperity. And with a hemorrhaged heart, all of that is in question. So guard your heart.